Welcome back, Dragon Ball Fusion World community, with another video. Today we're going to be going over kind of rounding out the other leaders that we haven't done gameplays and deck profiles for. So today we're going to be going over, I would say, might be my most fun deck to play on the client, which is Beerus. I'm a huge fan of Beerus as a character. He's one of my favorite characters in this game. And just in the show in general, I absolutely love Beerus. So, red deck, it's a control deck. I think this deck has a lot of positives to it. And we changed a few things to kind of help our matchups with some particular decks, arguably just the worst matchup for this deck, which is green. Right, green is very, very difficult for this particular deck to pilot against. Because, well, you're not an aggro deck, right? So being that you are a red deck, which most of these cards, if you look at the other two red decks, U7 can go very, very fast. And starter deck, Goku can also go pretty fast, right? And Beerus doesn't really have that same sort of oomph. And that's kind of a difficult thing to kind of swallow here. So we're going to go over the list, 51 card list. I think this list is pretty solid here. So we're going to go over the list kind of here, and just see what you guys think, and then we'll jump into some gameplays. Hopefully we get something good for you guys to see. So hopefully some green that we can win against would be great. So we run 7 targets for the Whis. So we have 3 of the 1-drop Whis that has an activate main where it can neg a battle card by 5k. And then we have the other Whis that's on play effect does the same exact thing. So the reason why we run both of these, this should kind of be noticeable. Now by now, for most of these decks is that you want to run a lot of 10k. So we run 9 0k combo cards, 10 if you include an extra card. So we need to make sure that we have a good amount of combo power. So we run 4 of the Whis here. It's a 10k combo. This is a 5k, but 10ks are always good to have. You need to have an abundance of 10ks, especially when you're playing in a green meta. We have 4 Roshi cantrips. We have 3 of this Rhoda card. So I'm going to pull this up here just so people can see this. People don't know what this card does. So this is a 2-drop blocker. It's got 10k. When this card is KO, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 10k for the turn. Now why this is important is that for 1 it's a 10k. That's very, very good. But 2, there's one particular color that most of their big stuff has the ability of KOing, right? And that would be green, right? So you have droids, you have the 8-drop, you have the 5-drop Kyoku or Kyohan. You have some other small stuff, like you have Vegeta, you know, just some other things, right? And this card being able to just give any card minus 10k for the turn is actually pretty powerful, right? Being able to board these on essentially the turn before your opponent plays droids or before the turn before your opponent plays Broly can actually kind of help you kind of defend, right? If you have one of these on board and Broly's played, they KO it. It goes down to 35, right? 35 is a little bit easier to combo out of. They actually have to give you another card to go above 40. Because if they don't, then you can combo with the simple super combo, right? Against droids, again, very good. 30k combo, much easier to combo out of. That's a 10k right there, right? So it's definitely got some usage in red. So there is the 3-drop Goku and the Beerus that both pop cards. So that's actually not too bad. Like, you can play this your opponent Beerus's, it goes down to 25. Like, that's pretty solid. So we're gonna test it at 3. We're gonna see how it feels. This is a card that I might bump up to 4 depending on how it performs in future games as we're playing. So we have that. We have 3 hits. Hit is just a solid card. I don't want to run 4. After a certain amount of time, this card just especially against green, just kind of loses value. It's very powerful early on, and then just loses value later on. So we don't want to run 4 of them. And also, I don't have a 4th alt art. I think that's what they're called in this game, but it's an SPR. I don't have 4 of them, so I just wanted to run the 3. We have 3 Fua, another 10k. This card also can neg 15k on play, which pair that with your leader. That's 25k. So you can kill 3 and 4-drop cards that are 25ks pretty well. 3 of the Self-Awakened Krillin, it's another 10k, but also this card allows you to take a life on play instead of attacking, which is good in some situations. Like, hit has to attack to take a life. So you're taking a life, then you're also giving your opponent a card. So with this, since we're swinging 20 crit every turn, we can play this take a life, swing with our leader. Now we have a 15k on board. If it gets passed back to us, now we have a 20k. So if our opponent swings at us with a 15 or 20k, we can actually use this to clear without having to waste our leader swing. Two Kais, testing down more. It's a very powerful card, but once you played it once, you're probably not going to play it again. The effect stacked, which is cool. I had to ask because, you know, master rules. Master Dragon Ball thinking. I just, you know, I figured it would stack, but you never know. It's a 10k at the very end of the day. So, yeah, I didn't really have anything to say about it. This card is just kind of meh. In some matchups, it's really good. Being able to like swing into Broly for crit is pretty powerful. But it's just, yeah, it's an okay card. I do run 2 of the 3 drops. Now this is a card that I have flexed between 2 and 3. There's games where this card feels absolutely insane, and there's games where this card just feels okay. So I think 2 is okay. I wanted to just test 2 and see, you know, if we miss it at all. It's just another card that also could take a life, so which we don't run a ton of those. We have what, 6 Self-Awakeners because we don't run the Roshi. So just having an access to a 3 drop that can awaken us too, and kills a 20k is not bad. So the best target for this card is going to be the 5 drop Ramp Coup. So the 5 drop 25k where you can use your leader effect and play this to kill it, or the Vegeta in green. Those are probably the 2 best targets for this card. 2 Gohan. Green doesn't scare me too much. Sorry, yellow doesn't scare me too much, but using this to clear like blue like matchups with all their cantrips. Yellows for some of their blockers just to reduce like their power so we can swing into them. In green, being able to remove their entire board of like 1-drop cantrips. That can be pretty good. And also just reducing the cost of other cards on board. Like if you have a big card boarded already, like your Secret Rare or something, you just use this just to remove more power from it. So it's pretty good. 4 Frost, we're not going to run anything less than 4 Frost just because we want to see it. Also, it's a 10k. Then we run 3 Secret Rares. I think 3 is the correct number. I think 2 is not enough. I think 4 is a little too many, especially with the other 0Ks you want to run in the deck. So you want to make sure you can actually fit those in the deck without going over like the 9, 10 spot. I think 9 0Ks probably feels the best. I'm running 10 again with 1 extra card that can't be comboable. So yeah, negative card by 15. When you KO a battle card, you deal 1 damage. So between this and your leader, you can negative something by 25k. That's a very, very good thing to have. And also, this is kind of your one of your win conditions against green. So if you think like Gohan cannot activate battle for a battle card effect, it's only when he is in battle. So they can't get that effect. And then Broly, it's a 25k, and you can't really reduce the power of a 25k. So if your opponent has a 25k body on board that you can swing into, or a leader, you would swing into the battle card, because it's kind of either they're going to lose cards from hand, which is good, or they're going to lose the battle card on board and then also take a damage, and they couldn't use their leader's slightly larger attack power to for their advantage. We have a full playset of the Gohans, just a solid 25k crit, negative something by 10k, not too much to talk about there. And then I run a split of the 2 Beerus and 2 of the Gokus, mainly because we are running the 3 Secret Rare. So I cut one of the Gokus, I think it was, for the extra Secret Rare. So, but 35k double strike. You need a double strike just to sort of end games if your opponent gets stuck at 2. Beerus just for clearing boards. Also, it's a big 35k crit, which is nothing to sneeze at. 4 super combos. No real specifics on which one you run because I don't run a searcher. And then 1 God Command. This is the card that obviously you can't combo. Reduces by 1 if you don't have a battle card on board, and then you can kill something 30k or less. So between this and your leader, you can kill droids. That's kind of the big thing. Between this and like I don't know, like Fua, leader, and then God Command, man, that's 4 energy, but you can kill, like Broly. You can play time skip. I just think most of the time against time skip, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel, I don't like the 3 energy. I just like having the flexibility of potentially being able to play this card for 1. And then we teched in 2 Kamehamehas, Count again for the green matchup, so I wanted to make sure that we could swing into big battle cards if we have to. So just being a 20k, you know, into battle cards is super powerful, being able to negative my 5k. And then our leader already does that. So like if you're swinging with like a secret rare, and it's you reduce the card by 25k. Let's say an 8-drop Rolly, right? So you're 45k. You'd use this, you negative by 15, it's 25k. Right, 25k, 30k, 30k. And then use your leader effect, negative by another 10k. So now we're at 20k. So then you swing with this. Let's say this is for game, right? You're now swinging 30 into 20, and then you use this to go to 45, and then they go to 15, right? So it's a 20k combo. That's super solid. So that's why we're using the Secret sort of as our win condition in some of these matchups. If our opponent kind of misplays, and also like the Secret Rare too, like in the decks that play blockers, like this card's crazy because now they're blocking and now they have to combo out of the block or else they burn damage anyway. So, but that is the list. Probably speed that up a little bit, but now we'll get to the games and see what we find. Hopefully we have some good games. As always, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content on the stream and just in the videos in general. And we should have our next stream coming up this weekend. Actually, probably when this video comes out, I probably will be streaming. So take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, so we got a I think that was Diamond player. So we got to go on. We are first player. Hand's actually not too bad. I think we will keep this hand. We have a body just to play later. We have Kai turn 3. We have Krillin turn 2. So we got some things. So we're gonna charge a Fua, play this 1-drop, and we're gonna pass. Now what happens is Gohan plays, as most green decks do, at least 8 cantrips. That's generally what they're looking for turn 1. So now he has to play the 1-drops and combo them off instantly. If he doesn't, he's going to slowly start losing value. And that's not what these decks don't want. They don't want to lose value, right? You know, if he doesn't have a 1-drop here, you know, he's just, again, losing value. You know, he's just not playing anything on his turn, which is not good. You want to make sure you're able to play stuff every single turn. So if he doesn't have a 1-drop here, it's great. If he does, so he swung first, he must have drawn it. But now we just kill the 1-drop, and then he loses the 10. He loses the 5k combo. So, all right, so we're gonna charge a Beerus here. Beerus is not super needed. It negatives by 25k, which is good. But I think I value the Goku here a little bit more. So we're gonna use this. We're just gonna kill the Goku. Bye-bye. And we'll swing at leader. And he should just take this. Generally, most of these guys will take it. If he combos out, he's just trying to... he must have like a really good top end. But we don't, so we actually hit Secret Rare. It's very good. Play Krillin. We will take a life. Just to get us down a little bit more. So I'll be able to awaken on turn 4, realistically. So see what he does here. And not being able to draw, a little unfortunate, right? Like him going second, he already gets an extra draw. So he's able to get a little bit of a bigger hand. That will probably go away as the game goes on. Hopefully if we're playing our cards right. So we'll see what he ends up doing here. That's the attack. No combo out here. We're gonna gladly take that damage. And here he can do, I mean, an array of things. I would say probably his best thing here is to probably ramp. But going second, like your ramping isn't the greatest. If you're just going back to 3 energy, you're not like gaining any energy. You're staying literally at the same amount of energy. So He can tap out. I mean, I'm not going to pressure him a bunch next turn. He's just going to get hit with another leader swing. So he probably has a Trunks in his hand, and he's probably a little mad that I didn't swing with this. So the 25k Trunks can only attack battle cards, meaning he can't use it for anything. So we ran into a super combo, which is fantastic. He plays a 1-drop. That's fine. He grabs a Paragus Self-Awakener. So that's kind of an interesting card. So now we know that he has a Self-Awakener, so we want to keep him at 6, unless we can start pushing. And then we're going to charge this guy. I feel like is probably the best thing to charge here. We're going to kill the 1-drop again. Let's get rid of it. So he's just losing value. And we're just going to swing leader, right? I don't need to play this. There's no real reason for me to play it. I'm just passing. Like, I don't have anything in my hand to play. If I had something in my hand to play, ideally I would play another Krillin or a hit, just to board it, and then just, you know, pass. Because I'm not going to be swinging with it. We hit a Vegeta, which is great. So hopefully he doesn't have a Vegeta in hand. And now we will pass. So we keep him at 6. We're probably going to awaken next turn. The goal is on this turn, he's probably going to play Vegeta. Right, that's kind of the best turn for green decks. Is turn 4 you play Vegeta to get your extra ramp, so you can go up to 5. But we'll see. He might not have it. There's nothing really else you would play for 4 energy, right? He can play some other 1-drops, which so far he's just losing value on. He's not getting the full extent of these cards. He's just drawing a card, which is okay. In a sense, like, you're drawing cards, that's cool, but that green really wants that extra combo power, because after the leader effect's used and you're tapped out, you need those extra combo powers, and you have a lot of cards that, you know, a lot of extra cards and stuff. So we're taking down the 4. Now here is kind of an interesting turn. I would say we'll probably end up swinging in with another crit. And then kind of seeing what it is. Obviously, we'll get at least 1 more draw, so we'll see if we draw something good. Currently, our hand's not the greatest, so I'm not too thrilled with that. The hit is not really needed right now because we drew the Whis. Whis is just a little more valuable right now because we were able to board this turn 1, and then our opponent really can't interact with this card. Like I said, he can play a Vegeta to interact with it, but then we just kill the Vegeta next turn. So nope, we're playing a Gohan, just searching more. Draw another Gohan. Probably just gonna play the Gohan. Yep. So now here's kind of an interesting turn. So we will probably swing with. So he plays 2 of these guys. So we definitely want to clear both. So we're gonna charge a hit. I think we'll charge hit. And we're going to do this. We're going to kill one of these guys. And we're going to play Whis to kill the other. Yep. Now we'll swing 20 at leader. So we go 20. And then we'll swing leader at leader, take him to 4. Now he might combo out of this for whatever reason. My guess is he thinks that he can use no. I was gonna say maybe he thinks he can use something else to, like, self-awaken himself. So we're gonna swing in this leader again. Leave it at 20 crit. Next turn, there's nothing really he can play that's scary. He can play a Kaiokris, a 5-drop that KOs a card. I have nothing really of value for him to KO, so I don't think that would be the play. We'll see what he does here. So he's going to end up taking it, and what do we hit? We hit another 1-drop, so that's not the greatest for us. We are going to awaken here just to get the extra draw. We drew another Kai. Not the best of cards to draw. But it is a card, so we will keep that open for next turn. We want to keep our energy up. Just gives us more. Not saying there's a lot of defensive options for red, but like we have this, so there's nothing else I need to play. Like, this card has no value in playing it. He can just KO it. This will play next turn, probably, unless, honestly, we might actually play, since we have 2 super combos, we might play the 5-drop and swing into his leader. Yeah, we can play, we also play Kai, take our leader to the 30. That makes us pretty beefy. That makes it a little more difficult for him to combo out of these attacks. He has to use his leader effect. So let's see what he does. I was hoping to draw a, ideally, I would have loved to see a Gohan there for turn 4. It's turn 5. If I had a Gohan on board, that would force him to play, like Kaiokris, to kill it, because he can't swing into it and kill it. He's not going to combo the cards. So that'd have been the ideal card, because then I could have used the Whis to kill one of the 1-drops, use the Gohan to kill the other 1-drop, swing 25 crit, and then swing 20 crit. So that's what I would have did. But we didn't see it. So now we play the ramp card, which is incredibly, incredibly bad. That might be one of the worst plays you can do here. So he goes back down to 5. We combo up to 35. To get the ramp. I mean, we can save it, go to 25. I have to combo big to save it. I don't really want to do that. So we will. Well, I mean, it is an attacker. We do need to remember that. This guy is an attacker, so we can go super combo and then 5k. But we'll let it die. We'll let it die. Yeah, it's not really representing too much here. If he just left it at 28, I would have, or even go to 25, we would have comboed out. But that was just too much. So. All right, so now we see a Gohan. So Gohan would have been, like I said, really good last turn, but now we don't really want to play Gohan. We want to play the 5-drop because he's tapped out. We're gonna force some cards out of his hand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill this thing. This thing's just gonna die. All right, we're gonna do this, and then we're going to just play a 5-drop. So next turn he's gonna have 7. Play droids, right? But that's fine. So we're gonna swing big, and then we're actually gonna combo off this board because this board might die. So this now takes us to 50, which is 2 super combos, or he's got to pop his leader effect, which I doubt he'll do because he probably wants to stay above a certain amount. So we take 2, get on the 1. Or sorry, we take 2, get on the 2. Now we swing leader, and we're gonna go to 30. Just we want to get some sort of card out of his hand. He has a double our hand size, so we just want to get some of his cards out of his hand. So if we get a super combo out, I doubt he has a super combo because he's used 2 of them. Okay, so we use our 3rd super combo. So now we don't really have to worry about like his defense. His defense is incredibly bad if he taps out. So we're fine. We're just gonna pass. So he has 6 energy to play a droid, and then have 1 for defense. I'm not too worried about that. He could play droid. I'd probably take it, honestly. Because if you played droid, we would have to end the game next turn. 1000% would have to end the game next turn. So we're gonna fight to hopefully keep this 5-drop alive. He can't pop it with anything, so he would have to. He'd have to swing into it in combo. So which I would definitely waste cards from hand. So let's see what he does. So he's gonna swing with the Gohan. Pops. Nope. Just gigantic meteor. Okay. Going to 45. Going to 45. And we will give him a super combo. Why not? Right? This card on board is devastating for him. So if I keep this card on board, we can potentially kill, which is what we want. So we use a Big Bang attack. Okay, so that's not awful. So we kill it that way. That's fair. That's fair. So sure, yeah. So now we have 1 energy up. So we're representing Giant Ball, or not Giant Ball. We're representing we're representing, what is it called? What's the card called? We're representing Gigantic Meteor. So we can go to 45 and we can go to 60. We go to 60 off of one card. And he has one more super combo potentially, which takes him to 80. So I would have to clear like 100, which is not going to happen right now. So what we're going to do first, do this. Play this guy. And we're going to swing in and just get rid of this card. Just kill this. We're trying to just keep as many resources off the board as possible. Force him to combo out of the stuff. Now green doesn't ideally have a lot of 10Ks. So they have the Vegeta. They have the Vegeta. So we hit he had a destructive beam. So let's see, what did I draw? I drew that. Let's give him 30. Because I can go, like I said, again, he can get really, really high off of just 2 cards. So if we can go to 30, 40, 55, 60, which makes him use Gigantic Meteor to go to 45. Not too keen on that. Not too keen. We'll go to 30. Let's go to 30. There's no point in... He has the 1 energy up, so this forces him to use Gigantic Meteor or his leader effect. So we use Gigantic Meteor, yeah. So that's fine. That hurts his pushing power. So now he gets out. That's fine. He didn't want to use the leader effect because he probably has a Broly, which Broly here does not kill me. So if he Brolys, I take all 3 damage and then I just win next turn. That's up to him. That's up to him. He physically cannot kill me this turn, I don't believe, because he has 6 for droids, which droids would deal 2 damage. Or he Brolys, and yeah. So I think we're safe here. I think we're safe here. So, like I said, he plays droids. I go down to 1. So we're gonna use Big Bang Attack again, just to clear this, which is fine. I mean, I don't think that's gonna really do much. All right, so yeah, so he doesn't actually have a way of killing me this turn, so I think next turn we just win. So we have a few different things we can do next turn. We're 100% going to play Gohan if he keeps cantripping like this, because then we'll just get rid of his combo power. So we'll see what he does. So we're playing Destructive Strength, so we're just ramping, we're wasting cards from hand. Nothing really to say there. We have Secret Rare. Okay, so this changes what? Nothing. Actually, it changes everything. So we're not going to charge, because I don't need the charge. Right? I don't need charge. So we're going to do this. We're going to remove the 5K. Okay. So we have gone through how many Destructors? So we know he runs into Kamehameha. We've gone through two Gigantic Meteors, 2 Instant Kamehamehas, and 3 super combos, right? So let's go do some quick math here. So we have a 20K. We have a potential, I guess, 50. I doubt. I mean, 2 of those might be that card. So we'll see. All right, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna kill this, and then we're gonna go 30, and then we're gonna bump this, make this big, and we just kind of have to just shoot jailhouse numbers here as much as we possibly can. Try to make this as big as possible. So we're at 70. So, I mean, he could combo out of it. I don't think that's incredibly ridiculous to combo out of. Yeah, so there's Gigantic Meteor. Use that. So we go to 45. So off one card. There's super combo. And then we need, that's 65. We use leader effect. Okay. All right. So we use leader effect. So he's doing some maths. We'll see if we can win. So he goes to 80. He's got 5 cards left in hand. One of those for sure is a Broly. At least one is a Broly. And we draw a 10k. So we'll just go to 40 and see if he can match it. He might be able to match. I don't think he can actually win, though, unless he has another Gigantic Meteor. So 30. Okay. That's fair. Yep, so we use an instant Kamehameha. I mean, that will do it. That'll take him to 45. So. Alright, so now we see if he has, which he's more than likely going to have the droid in his hand. So the instant Kamehameha, he runs 3 instant Kamehamehas. That is pretty insane. This guy's very heavy on the extra cards. So this guy runs a lot of extra cards. So. Yeah, so we will see. So we have no cards in hand. We'll see what he can do. This is probably the last turn of the game, so we'll see if we are able to survive or not. Yeah, and sometimes that happens when you play against the green decks. That's one of the big things with green, is that green is so it's so difficult to kill, just because there's so many. Right, there's just so many things that green has, and I can't combo out if he plays droids. So he just plays droids here and he just wins. So yeah. Yep. So we lose. Yeah. So that's gonna happen sometimes. You just have the awful matchup. I played it. I think we played it pretty well. Just had extra. So we had 3 cards left in hand. So we had an instant Kamehameha, and then he had what? Instant Kamehameha into. All right. So what do we got next? We got a Vegeta. Okay. Let's see a Vegeta here. All right. So we are second player. Hand's not bad. We got a Beerus. We'll keep. Hand's pretty good. Keep this hand. Blue. So blue's a weird matchup for red, man. Blue's weird. It's I don't want to say it's favored, but blue definitely has a decent matchup against red. You can pressure, like this leader going to 35 is quite scary. You know, if you're depending on what's in your hand, again, you have a lot of 0Ks, so like if you draw stuff like this all the time, it's not going to feel good. So Frost is actually a super bad card in this matchup. So we're going to charge Frost. And we're going to swing 20k crit and leader. We're going to keep the God Kamehameha. I want to use it for either the promo or something else that like a big card that we can use. So we can use it for the 5-drop, to clear the 5-drop, which is what we'll probably use it for. He plays the 5-drop on us, so let's see what he's doing. I like Vegeta. Vegeta's a cool deck. Again, blue's just kind of in a weird spot. Like, I think if you're like Goku Black just can, like, if you just have like the crazy turn 4, like the deck gains so much value. Trunks is probably the most probably the best blue deck. Let's say the best blue deck. These other decks, like Vegeta is just okay. I don't think it does anything spectacular. All right, so what do we want to do here? So I think Fua actually might be the play. So we're gonna charge one of these. I think we might play Fua to kill the 1-drop. I think that's a smart play. Let's see. Let's see what he does first. I want to go down this takes me down to 5. I kind of want to just get rid of this. Just so he doesn't just start just piling me with 15Ks. Yeah, I don't want to awaken just yet. Because right now he could take me to 5. Unless he plays something else, which he might. Yeah, I don't really want to awaken just yet. And this is also a 10K on board, so we're getting some value out of this card regardless. Yeah, the blue matchups aren't very. You're not really scared of the blue matchups that much, unless you're playing against someone who knows how to play Trunks. Trunks is super solid. All right, so this is going to. He might awaken us this turn actually because of the 35K. So I guess if he wants to awaken us, I mean we can drop Secret Rare. So I mean that's fine. We can drop Secret Rare and just start thinking away at his life. So he's going to take me to 5. That's pretty smart. Okay, so we will charge a. We're gonna charge. Let's charge a Goku. Let's charge a Goku. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 20 crit again, and then we're gonna reduce the power of the Gohan. Swing into it with the Secret Rare. That's just Vegeta down. It's good. So we'll use our token to play Secret Rare. Make this by 15, and then we'll swing into it. No combos. Perfect. Got the Gohan off the board. Goes on the awakening terms, and we just pass. We just pass. Yeah, I think this guy's playing some of the starter decks too. So unfortunate for him. Just matched up against a much better deck. But we'll see. He might be able to do something. Alright, so we're going to Final Flash. That is a card. So we're going to discard 1 card from hand. Which, I mean, I guess, yeah. Just going to lower the hand size. And probably going to bond out my Secret Rare. So that's good. Glad we kept the second one. So we discarded a super combo. Meaning he must have a card in his hand that he specifically wants to keep. My guess is a Gallic Gun. I think Gallic Gun's probably... You probably value Gallic Gun a little more than the super combo because it's a 15K that draws, so it's 5 less combo power, but at least it's drawing another card. So, yeah, and you could do that. That is cool. It's cool with me. So we're taking a life on the 3. I would say that's not the best play, particularly. So we're actually gonna. Because he's probably, I would doubt he's gonna combo. So this guy's a 20K. We'll take that. Because then we can awaken and we can go to. So he did not use his leader effect. So that's unfortunate. So we'll awaken. Just combo the Roshi. No sweat, right? It's fine. Just combo Roshi off. Go to 30. Go to 25. And then next turn we're just gonna play another Secret Rare and just kind of continue to pressure his board. You know. I want to be able to kill this. So that's a little unfortunate. So what we'll probably do is yeah, so let's do this. So we're gonna keep that. I'm gonna charge this guy. So we're gonna reduce the power of this. Here's what we're gonna do. Just to do a little extra hand instruction. Do this. Kill the 20K. And then we'll just swing this guy into here and just force cards out of his hand. My guess. Yeah, it's just 25. Just 25K. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nope, okay, got rid of it. Nope, goes down to 2. And then we swing at leader. And then we're going to combo the Fu off just to pressure him a little bit. Take him down to 1, potentially. Yep, put him on the 1. And we don't have any energy. Oh man. If we had like 1 more energy, guess we could play like a Roshin go for game, but we're not going to do that. So next turn is probably Beerus. We can either go Beerus or we can go Gohan if we draw like Kamehameha. Actually, Kamehameha is 15, and yeah, we'd probably just play Beerus instead. Then just use the Gohan for... Alright, so we're going to use Final Flash again. Unfortunately, this is just not boding well for our friend here. So now we are out of double strike range, so we can play 3-drop Trunks or Gotenks. So that's going to be my second guess. That's good. You get 2 cards back, so that's not bad. You get two 10Ks back. Do you have another Trunks? Don't have a Trunks. Alright. Probably would have swung with our leader first. Had to get the value out of it. And then look, because you might have had a Trunks. You could have comboed it off. So 35K, we're gonna take a 35K. Yeah, we're gonna let this man hit us. Cool as this man looks. That's what attack is that? That's not Big Bang, right? Yeah, that's not Big Bang attack. Sure, I'll take it. Can't see his drop for some reason. Okay, so this is 10K combo. I do need all 5 energy though. Alright, so we're tapped out. No super combos charged. We have 1 in the drop. Potentially. So I think the best thing to do here, we're gonna reduce the power of this guy. And then we're gonna play this guy. And the weakest card in my hand, I think it's a 5K, so we'll just remove a 5K. Just blows board up, and then we just hand dump on the good old Beerus. For whatever that number is. So 110. You know, I don't think you got it, buddy. GG though. GG though. Yeah, 60. That's fine. It's good. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Alright, we got another guy. And we are playing Goku Black. Alright. Cool. Just some variety, man. It's nice just playing against some other decks. We're going to change this hand. This hand is really good. Apparently we didn't click the change button in time. But I just got to change that. The mulligan rule needs to be like 2 or 3 extra. Okay, there we go. So the mulligan rule needs to be like 1 or 2 extra seconds. So our hand is actually kind of good. I don't hate it. So we're gonna charge the Whis. I think. Charge this guy. Now, I'm not gonna tap 1 to play a Whis because I know that this Goku Black deck plays a 1-drop Zamasu that can bottom deck my 1-drop. So you could play it, and then I just wouldn't get any value off of it. So now we play Guasu, and then we can just kill it. We can just kill Guasu. We can just kill Guasu. But I'm not gonna play the other Zamasu. I'm gonna play the one that just kills on play. So yeah, so he's a crit leader. So we can do 1 of 2 things here. We can either just take the crits, get down to 5 so we can play this. We hit a Gohan. Okay, that's a good card. Good card. So we're gonna kind of be doing this back and forth to each other. My guess. We will charge. We'll charge a Beerus. I don't think the Beerus is gonna be necessary here. Actually, let's make him play. Let's make him spend an energy to play the Zamasu. Let's make him play it. So now we'll make him combo card by hand. I'm sure he has it. I'm kind of mulligan for that card, I feel like. Yeah, that guy. So that's good. If he doesn't have 1, it's quite awful then. So now you don't have access to it. So we're going to kind of go back and forth here. Now, unfortunately, again, he gets the extra draw going second, so I definitely think they should have given the extra draw to the guy who goes first, and then just give the energy marker to the person who goes second. So that way they have an extra, they would have an extra 1 card in hand. So, yep, so we play another one. Completely okay with that. And then play another Guasu, okay. So here, yeah, you could do a few different things. I mean, I'm not getting the card from hand anyways. But we want to get closer to Awakening. The closer we can get to Awakening, the better. Oh, the Kai. Okay, it's not awful. So we're gonna remove this Zamasu on board with the Whis. I can only take him to 5, and I don't think it's very necessary here. So, that's even better. So we will keep that in hand. We're gonna charge the Frost. So we're gonna play this to wipe both of these, and then just swing the 20 crit, and then we'll hold up in the next energy. We'll hold up 3 energy next turn when we get there, and we hit a super combo. That's good. And this is pretty slow. Most of these matchups, the crit matchups, are a little slow at the beginning. Not really doing much. You both are just kind of trying to value each other out. Now, plays Mai. We're gonna Awaken. That is a-okay with me. So we're gonna get to our Awaken side now. Thankfully for us, he doesn't have the ability of playing the 6-drop this turn. So he charged 1. I have a feeling he probably has the second one in hand. So my guess is he probably will try to board a Zamasu this turn if he has one. We've already gotten rid of 3 Zamasus. 2 Zamasus? 2 Zamasus. We got rid of 2. So 2 Zamasus down. We're, I mean, you have the 4 skillless, you have the other Zamasu, the blocker guy, so I'm sure he's going to play 1. Yep, play this guy. And then we'll just kill it. So he's going to bomb deck it now to play the 3-drop, I think. He's going to play the 3-drop for 1. Oh, nope, he's going to play the 30k. Okay, that's even better, because we're going to clear it. We're going to clear the 30k next turn. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, man. I mean, now clearing this doesn't... Now, clearing this isn't like the biggest deal. He's gonna go in the 4 energy. He can't play his 6-drop until turn 5. In the sense that he has to have all the pieces on board at the same time to do it. So, well, we will flip. Oh, Seeker. Oh man. No, I want to keep the 1 energy up for God Kamehameha. Or do we? Does that matter? Is this just the better play? I think it's the better play. So I can go crit. I can go the crit route. And we could still kill this. I think this is just better. This forces him to swing into this next turn, and I don't think he can remove this card. At least not well. So get rid of this guy. Oh, so we're going to Super Combo into it. Okay. And then we'll do this. Just swing 20. I mean, that did its... Yeah, I mean, this is doing its job. And then we'll give him a 10k. So that makes him give me the Super Combo. Yeah. We just got 3 cards out of his hand, right? 3 cards? 3 cards? I can't remember. 2 cards. Yeah, so we got a super combo and another 10k out of his hand for him to just not do anything. We'll force him to swing into it. So this next turn, I want to drop the crit Gohan. So we'll see if we're able to do that. Yeah, the crit matchups, I really like the crit matchups. They're very, yeah, okay. I was just gonna say, he's just gonna give up. Yeah, he's gonna die next turn, unfortunately. He doesn't have the way of keeping the Zamalisu's on board long enough for him to get the value off the Goku Blacks. So, just get rid of him.